Takže a to now dává smysl víc na konci věty. Ta česká věta byla hned, teď, odejdi. A v angličtině to přehodíte, řeknete you need to leave now. Je to now na začátku tam v angličtině trošku skřípe. A na to reakce byla, a co když ne? Co když je what if? Jo, vždycky. A to ne, to chce pomocným slovesem. Takže on říká you need to leave now a ta osoba odpoví what if I don't. Tam právě potom if nesmí být budoucí čas. Jinak by tam byl. A tady musí být přítomný. Takže what if I don't. Co přesně mám dělat? To mám, buď dáte be supposed to, to je dobrá reakce, to tady jde. A nebo want me to. Jo, protože touhle větou se vlastně ptáte, co chceš, abych dělal. Tak a co jako mám dělat? What do you want me to do? A první věta byla, že nějaký blázen nám ničí město. Tam by bylo dobré, kdybyste tam to nějaký řekli jenom neurčitý člen, protože my to s tím sam strašně přeháníme v angličtině. Jo, takže nějaký blázen je a crazy person. Takže there's a crazy person destroying our town. Good. That was a good test, right? Did you like it? Okay, never mind. All right. Okay, there will be more talking about this later on. Good job. Good job. This is the vocabulary. It's kind of boring. I mean, some of it is. All right. So the first one, how would you pronounce the first word? Yeah, it is hard to pronounce. It's actually easy, but the H part kind of makes it confusing. It's pronounced vehicle. There's no H in it, it's just vehicle. Vehicle, yeah. That's all it is. And a vehicle is a vehicle, right? Cars are vehicles, tanks are vehicles. You know what the DMV stands for? It's Department of Motor Vehicles. This is where you go to get your car registered. Maybe, right? Never mind. So that's where the V comes from. Okay, so that's a vehicle. A fine is money you have to pay because the authorities have ordered you to, right? So if you get a speeding ticket, if you speed in your car, you have to pay a fine, usually. Armor? You know what armor is, right? I described that. So a tank is an armored vehicle, right? It's a vehicle that has armor around it. A sewer line? We talked a lot about sewers last year. Do you remember that? All of the Chicago story was about sewers and taking the waste out of Chicago. So a sewer line is a pipe that takes the waste away from where people live. So if you build a house today, you have to be connected to the sewers, the sewer line, so that, you know, all the stuff from your toilet and, you know, your bathtub, you know, gets taken away. So yeah, that's it. A concrete plant, a nuclear power plant is a big building that produces energy. A concrete plant is like a factory that mixes concrete, right? What's concrete made of? Cement, sand, water. I guess those are the three main ingredients. So a concrete plant mixes or makes cement. Screw somebody over is basically to cheat somebody. So let's say you're buying a new car and you want to go to like a used car lot, right? A used car dealership. And you ask your friends, like, they're going to treat me respectfully, right? I mean, they're going to give me the best price they can. And your friend will be like, no, man, they're going to screw you over. They're going to set the price really high, and you have to negotiate to get to a good price. So when somebody tries to screw you over, they're trying to cheat you out of money or rip you off, right? Not a nice thing to do. Does that make sense? A little? We'll translate it later. Hold a grudge. This is a hard one. Oh. All right. So a grudge, you know how some people never forget things that other people have done to them? So there are like two kinds of people, right? There are people who, when you treat them badly or you screw them over or you do something bad to them, they wake up the next morning and they have forgotten about it. They just don't care, okay? They don't think about it anymore, and they're still your friend or whatever. Then there are people who remember every little grudge. They carry their grudges with them. So if you steal some money from them in 1965, they're still going to be angry about it in 2012, right? They're like, wake up in the morning and like, that bastard, he stole my money 60 years ago. So they hold a grudge inside them. It's not a good thing because it eats you up inside. It's basically like cancer, you know. So when you say that somebody holds grudges, that means that they never forget when somebody treated them badly. That makes sense? And if you turn that around and you say, I'm not a person who holds grudges, what you're saying is, I forget and forgive, or forgive and forget. Right? I just don't care about things that happened in the past. All right, the last one, how would you pronounce this one? It's tear down. It's the same thing as tear. You know what tears are, right? Tears come out of your eyes. This is tear. It's a different word. And you can tear a piece of paper like this. You can tear it in half, right? You tear down buildings. If you have an old building and you want to put up a new one in its place, you have to tear down the first one first. Okay, the old one first. You tear it down. Okay, tear down je česky strhnout v podstatě. Tear je v tomhle